She is. I'm sneaking in at lunchtime, so might be in the middle of quite a bit of the work here. It's a great time to come and see the boat though. See what's going on. A lot of progress since the first video I did of this. You can see the settee is all in. Figuring out the nav station. So it's quite a bit bigger. This is going to expand over to here. Got the galley laid out. Here some of the furniture is completed. You can see all this, all the paneling is already on there. This is a drop-in trash can, takes a full-size bag, microwave. That's going to get boxed in there. A couple sliders. That's going to be a cabinet, sink and stove, refrigeration, and then all of that is cabinetry as well. Take a peek down here. See the bed is in. Getting all this boxed in. Some of the cabinetry here. So much storage on this boat. Fight the temptation to use it all. Be a cabinet across here and down there, and this is all a big dresser. Really nice, and a hanging closet. Shelves going in. This is a neat touch here. This is going to open up and be carpeted in there and have an outlet for charging phones and Kindles and having all the cords and chargers out of the way. See the floor of the showers going in soon. Still have some bonding to do there. You can see it's progressing here. Got the channel in for one of the air cons. One of the compressors sits here. Another compressor sits over there. Their inverter and battery charger go under the settee, and then the battery bank will go here. This will be pantry, you know, for food storage, drop-in freezer. This area I'm really excited about. There'll be a cabinet here, and you can see the cabinet there, and an overhead light, and this will be a little work bench. There'll be a vise that you can mount here. There'll be threads in this Corian countertop, and you can mount the vise there and have all this space if you need to put something and bend it, or however you need to work. So this will be kind of tools, which good place for the weight of that right in the center line and towards the middle of the boat. A lot of this was in recently, and they've taken it out to do the finish on it. And you can see how the construction here, everything's bonded in. So this all, it becomes stiffening for the boat. I mean, it's basically like adding small versions of ribs, but they use a real nice matting, so it's it all becomes structural. I've been on one of these boats in some heavy seas, and there was just no creaking at all, none of that feeling of twisting, and we were in 35 knots of wind and 10, 12 foot seas. And I think the furniture, the construction, of course the infusion process, but also the way everything is constructed here is part of the reason for that stiffness. And stiffness translates to speed instead of the force of the wind. Being lost in twisting something, it's actually translated into forward momentum, translated into the keel or into the waterline. So tons of storage. This is great little space along the side of the bed, all these little flip up compartments to hide things out of the way. This is massive storage area here. You could put spares, hanging locker for this bedroom. this bench flips up in order to access the front of the engine, but you can also just fold this mattress in half, pull it out of here, and basically walk around the motor. I've done that on another one of the boats. You can see how all of this, the roof comes across here, so all of that, there's a floor that's going to be going in here. That's the line bin which gets finished out. What's really crazy is being able to walk through here and just see the flooring, the spacing. I've seen they've had the entertainment center in earlier, so I saw how all that looked. And again, just note how much light is coming in. All the windows have really been blown out, are much bigger. Some of the deck hardware, all the Harkin stuff has arrived. So some of that's been installed. The Sheet Traveler, you've got to get the Targa top on. Fuel tanks are all in. There's 4 fuel tanks, separately made, pressure tested, and then installed in here. And this gets a floor, and that becomes, you know, fender line sail storage. Feels a little crazy to be out on this, but gives you a good view of the boat there. One cool thing I'm doing, instead of putting 4 speakers in the saloon and 4 in the cockpit, I'm doing larger speakers that will fill up that space with just a pair. So I've got 2 8-inch speakers going in the saloon, 2 going in the cockpit, and then I'm putting the other 4 forward, 1 each in the forward staterooms and in the forward shower. And they're going to be aligned with these hatches so that while you're underway, or if you're at anchor and you want to spend time up on the bow, or if you're up here tending sails or just enjoying the bow seats while you're cruising, you can turn on these zones and have music up forward. Actually, I haven't been on a cat where you get a lot of sound up forward on the trampolines or on the deck. So that's going to be interesting to see how that works out. So that's it. That's Wayfinder. Today is the 12th of May. And they hope to have it in the water early August, and we'll have a few weeks to do sea trials and final prep. But very, very excited with how it's coming along, and just can't wait to see the finished product.